UCC for hosting us on the inaugural John Corcoran Cup. I'm delighted now. Darren is a Wexford man, but tonight he's a DCU man.
Darren Byrne, captain of DCU, what an achievement here to win it in the Dyke tonight, and what a way to win it.
Oh, it was an unbelievable feeling, I tell you. I never felt anything like it before. It was savage stuff from all the boys. There was 25 of them sitting on the bench there, and I tell you, every one of them had a part to play. Even the lads that didn't get a run, they were up on their toes. They were just driving us on, you know. It was something special, really.
Honestly, when they scored the first 4 points of extra time, did you think it was gone?
I did, but then we started just getting going, like, you know, we just stiffened up a little small bit there. When we went back in, we sat down, we just got our composure back at half time, and we just said, enjoy yourselves. That hurled your ability. That's Gar O'Brien, he was putting a big emphasis on it. He was just saying, just keep hurling, just everything will come eventually. And it even happened in the semi-final. We were in the same position, 2 points down, came up to win by 2 points. You know, it's a credit to the boys, really.
Colin Currie, you got the important goal in extra time. Were you definitely thinking goal at that point, because they came out and scored the first 4 points of extra time?
I was, yeah. We would have had to get a goal. There was no way we were going to come back with 5 points. We did it in the last game as well. We were 2 points down, and we lobbed it free from about 50 yards into the box. We got a goal, so similar feelings.
And the scenes at the end of the final whistle said it all. DCU's first ever.
Yeah, I tell you, yeah, it's amazing really how they haven't won something before. Like, you know, there's such an effort after going in. They nearly got there last year. They were same position and ended up just on the wrong side of it. But I know at the start we all sat down and we said, you know, we have a good chance at this. Like, why don't we just shoulder to the wheel now, everyone, and keep going and just pay it off.
Paul O'Brien, how big a landmark is that for DCU to win this for the first time?
Look, I suppose I'll echo words that Paddy Foley, the Fitzgibbon captain, said about a month ago to yourself, and this has been coming for a number of years. I suppose last year's freshers were in the final as well. They were in the final of both league and championship, losing both narrowly. It is a landmark. It's the first time they're after doing it, but it's been coming, and there's a lot of coaches there and people in DCU who are doing a lot of work to make sure that it's coming about, you know. And look, with a bit of luck now, a lot of them lads will progress on with their clubs, counties, and come back in 2018 with DCU and drive it on again, you know. And
to win it here in the Mardyke, named after a fella like John Corcoran.
Yeah, look, that's what college is about, massive characters who are driving the GAA on in the various colleges, and like John Corcoran done it down here in UCC, another few people. There's people driving it on in DCU, there's people driving it on in UL. Every college, there's people there who are embedded in third level hurling and football, camogie, ladies football, whatever the case may be, and they're driving it on, and it's great that they can be recognised. And I suppose to win it in this place is great, you know. I suppose we like coming down here to play matches down here because it's a hurling field, you know. And like, even looking back to the Christie Ring skills exhibition film was done here, you know, and this is where you want to be winning matches.
Gerry, Tully, tonight was all about John Corcoran. No harm to DCU, and I'm just thinking that the big fella must be having a laugh with all the rain we had and the extra time drama. He must have enjoyed that.
Well, Jerome, John, as we all know, was a very gregarious character, and I'm sure he's looking down here on his beloved Mardyke and very proud of the students that put on an absolute wonderful exhibition of hurling on the hallowed sod. It was a game that went to extra time. It looked like DCU had won it in normal time, but UL got an equaliser, were led by 4 points entering the last 2 minutes of extra time, but DCU showed great character in pulling out all the stops and emerged with a very deserved 2-point victory.
And how do you think John would feel about his name being on the cup and it being presented here tonight?
I think John would be very proud that Cora Didicus honoured his name by having a fresher hurling trophy named after him, and he would have been very proud, given that he had such a lifelong involvement with students and had a great rapport with students. And of course he would have been having a wry smile given the fact that the final was played on in the Mardyke.
Yeah, even though the college, as he called them, UCC, weren't here, he would have enjoyed this in the Dyke.
He would have enjoyed the night here. It was probably a typical college's night, driving rain for a lot of the game, and John would have stood on the sidelines here both day and night for a number of years with many UCC teams, and he would really have enjoyed the battle and the intensity of the battle between two excellent teams.